Jasper? Jasper, man, are you back there? Is that you? Why can't I see your name? In-game player names. I don't know. Where's your hat? Are you the same guy? You're not a cop, are you? What's the password? Oh, good. No, I don't want the original stuff. Yeah, the new stuff. It's in here? Oh, thank you. Yes. See you later, Jasper. Guys, welcome back. I have a problem. I have a map problem. Oh, look, new RTX. I know it kind of looks the same as the old one, but I've had that old one since back when RTX was introduced, and there's finally updated ones. These ones work with even happy guests. I got it from the MCPE download website, so I'll leave it down below if you want these updated shaders. But yes, I have an issue. Oh, this hasn't been updated in a while. Should we update it? Oh, it's very yellow. Wow, this one's really pretty. Look at this. But I've been making maps. So as you know, we made one of the copper maps last episode. And, oh, well, I may have made a few more. Wow, this pack is really pretty. I miss RTX. So yeah, I might as well just show you all that I made here. I have been going through trial and error with one of them, but I think they all turned out pretty... Oh my god, look at it from here. Oh no, one's glitching out with RTX. Okay, but, yeah, these are all the maps I made. This one's kind of glitching out, but that's the one we made last episode, and I decided to make all of these, and I couldn't be happier with the outcome. This is freaking awesome. And I cannot wait to make a build that involves these today. So, as you can see, I went, of course, this is the copper look, but I decided to make the technology look older than what we have now. Like, this is where we started. So, of course, I did my best to design a bubble screen TV. This is the first one I came up with, just a blank turned off screen. It was really hard trying to get that shape. Like the whole time I was placing these blocks, it just didn't look right, but the end result made it look phenomenal. But yeah, after I made this, I'm like, okay, now I want a version of the screen that's on. And my gosh, that was harder than I thought it would be. So that's what these are over here. First, I came up with this. I just laid down some green text on it. At first, I didn't like it a whole lot, so I then went on to replacing all of these colors with blue. And this was the hard part. I went through so much trial and error trying to find the right shades of blue for all of this. Like at some point, this slider section was all diamond blocks, and I had to place like 2 stacks of diamond blocks. Not that you care about all the details, but at some point I realized I couldn't do it because I was using water for one of the blues. But the water in my test world was lighter than ocean water, so it kept throwing me off on what I was doing wrong. Things were backwards and I had to just tear it all up. And then I went for this kind of greener look. Turning off RTX just for a second. But this greener look, even that looks like a good off version. So I'm stuck between which ones to use, this one or this one. But the only problem with this one is you can't write green text on this because it's very unnoticeable because it's already green. But that color looks so good. Have I mentioned I'm obsessed with these? Eventually we'll move on. So I circled back to this. I made the text on here, kind of made it look, or tried to make it look bubbled a little bit. And then I made this one recently. I made this one today, which is supposed to look like one of those grids, and then there's a little pinpoint on the grid. Turned out pretty good, but we can't make any more because I got completely rid of the TV to make all of these down here. I made these right here, just some extra buttons that don't make much sense. Just meant to look cool. Another set of buttons. I think those look pretty good too. And then I just got done making this emergency switch. I just think it looks really good and matches the aesthetic. I want to make more. I want to make more. We might make one more this episode, but as of right now, I want to find places to put this. Specifically on copper builds, of course. All right, my friends, we have another copper map here. I was being honest. I can't stop. But yeah, I needed a keyboard. I've made one keyboard before, which is this one, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. It just ties together the group of maps so much more. And I sort of created a bunch of letters for SSC, you know, and I kind of put them on the one I just made on the left, and kind of kept some of the same stuff, you know. I mean, it's all from the same universe, so I, of course, want them to be somewhat similar, even though the one on the left is considered older. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to add. I think that looks fine enough, just a simple keyboard. Yes, we used to use keyboards on the wall. We'll be honest, if I could change one thing, it would be moving this keyboard up to this position, because it would be closer to the monitor, but, I mean, this is old tech. We didn't think of practicality, we just created it. All right, we're back at one of my favorite builds in this world, and that is Diamond City, my Fallout-inspired world that we nuked because they were advancing in sciences. If you want to learn the lore, download the world and go down to my archives in my lab. Down there explains the whole controversy. But yeah, this place has been far from finished for a while now. And considering I'm in this old, high-tech Fallout aesthetic, it's about time we build something here. And as you can see, I'm doing it over here. This is going to be the main reason we come here. And this is going to be probably maybe my only iron farm in this world. I know it seems odd, but to build iron farms, you can't really have villagers nearby, and this is the perfect place for it. And it gives me a reason to come here and make this place look better. So I'm going to build this whole thing right here. It's going to be rather large, at least the top portion where they spawn in. But after that, we are going to build our skyscraper around it. Now, when I say skyscraper, this building maybe will be about this tall up here. It's going to have a rather large base and then, you know, a taller portion on top. It's the best way I can explain it. It's going to look pretty cool. I'm going to build it all out of this. I hope I have enough. But before I think of design decisions, I got to get this thing made first. And I need 30 beds. Oh my god, and I'm going to have to get villagers over here and breed them. Oh my god, this is going to be a process. Oh, what the heck? I was hoping that... Oh my god, that tree looks majestic. But I was hoping that in this new RTX updated pack, that banners would actually work. I wonder why. Can they just not do banners with RTX? Huh, it's interesting. What do you mean, what am I doing? I was flying to my house and then my electro wings broke. So now I gotta kill mobs just to repair it. I guess some lighting isn't bugged in this one too, that sucks. Candles aren't even lighting things up. Man, I just want an RTX pack that works. If you guys know of any, let me know down below. Okay, this one's pretty large, but it's the design I want to use. I thought about putting it underground, which I probably should have done that because I did just want a kind of a normal skyscraper here. But I guess my idea is to build a building around this and then the more cylindrical skyscraper on top of that building. I don't know, I'm still deciding. Also, look at my glass. This is just with nothing on. Has your guys' glass changed drastically? Because this looks off, probably just a little bug. Okay, well, I'm at the point where I need to bring my villagers over here. We need 30 villagers. Of course, I'm just gonna bring 2 and start breeding them. And this is the part where I'm hoping the happy gas will become useful. But from my experiments so far with the happy gas, I couldn't get the leads connected properly. And recently, my happy gas isn't mine anymore. He won't let me ride him. So let's go figure this out. Okay, buddy, are you mine again? Ah. All right, I'm right-clicking. Nothing's happening. Can I hurt you? I guess. Yeah, that just sucks. So I'm gonna have to go to the gas lab. There we go. Do I have one in here still? Okay, good. Oh, look. Finn Plickert. Hey, Finn. How you doing? I gotta borrow this test subject here. I want to use my original one, but he just... Oh, wait. You can get out here. And monsters could get in. Oh, wait, no, they can't. We're good. Go ahead and toss this little puppy in. And now I just wait. Vitals are looking good. Finn, keep an eye on this. Oh, finally. Been here all freaking day, it feels like. Come on. I'm not waiting any longer. You gotta grow up. Oh, got a yellow one. Nice. I swear, if it's just a bug in the game that you can't ride any happy gas, I'm gonna be very sad. Okay, good, I can ride this one. But you know what's crazy is like, I can attach, I guess 2, okay, well I guess that's a plus side. I can attach 2 to this if I figure it out. But otherwise, if I didn't, this road goes all the way to Diamond City. I could just do this. All the way there. But you know what? I gotta find a use for these. So let's get a couple villagers. How is he not getting in the boat? What the heck? What is wrong with this game? What? In! Fine, you get in. Screw that dude. Okay, kind of forgot. Get in that, there you go, okay. Yeah, we definitely want 2 of them there. I'm gonna take that, and apparently you need 2 of them. What the heck does that do? Where's the harness thing? Okay, I'm gonna do it again. No, that's not how it works. Why is this so complicated? I still have not I've even watched videos. I've still not properly learned how to do this. Okay, just go away. No, just kidding, come back. So I'm gonna crouch here. Come back. Come back. And then come here. Crouch attack. No, come here. There. Oh my God, why was that so difficult? You have to crouch everything. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Need an empty hand because I need to ride you. Oh. So is that it? Are they attached? Oh gosh, that's kind of scary. All right, it's working. Well, I'll see you guys in a little bit once I get there. Okay, small update. This is very slow and I'm very bored, but I'm pushing on. All right, we made it. Now how does this work? Where are they at? Are you squashing them? No, 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 don't do that. Bring him over here. No, yeah. Wait, how do you can't get him off. Just nothing's consistent with this. Like you crouch to put it on, shouldn't you be able to crouch to take it off? Do I do that? That? Is that how it works? Well, hello, Ryan? That's Ryan. What are you doing, man? Why are you outside? That is dangerous. Oh, I forgot how cool his house was. He keeps it tip-top shape. This is inspired after the Cabot house in Fallout 4, if you don't remember. Oh, okay, so I took his doors down for whatever reason. Why the heck did I do that? I think at one point I said I want him to roam the house freely, but we see how well that went. He just walked right out the door. Man, it's a nuclear wasteland out here. You cannot stay at— oh, and he's winding away. Okay. Listen, I know you're excited to see me, and you even donated a lot this episode, but I can't have you roaming free. It's dangerous. Come on. We gotta go back in. So as I'm working around here, I'm just getting so many more ideas built up in my head. Like, I'm obsessed with the game Fallout 4, if you couldn't tell already, and I'm already thinking of kind of wanting to rebuild the Institute. If you don't know what the Institute is in Fallout— oh my gosh, just destroying everything to get you back in here. But the Institute is a high-tech facility under one of the old, I think, college campuses. And if you don't know the lore here, that's why we dropped a nuke, is because this Institute of Technology was developing nuclear weapons. But what I want to do is have a secret science base underground. In Fallout 4, they require a teleporter to get down there because there's no way to get into it other than that. But this gives me a chance to make a science facility so high-tech under there, it would be so cool. But one thing at a time. As you can see, I got rid of it. I am actually going to put it deep underground so I can build any skyscraper I want above it. And the skyscraper is just going to hold the offices that dealt with the paperwork and all, you know, meetings and all that. And then I'm going to have an elevator that takes you down to the basement area that, you know, has all the main iron production going on. Oh, this is going to take a while. All right. So that is going to be— oh man, it's still big. What the heck? Guess I can tone down the size a tiny bit. I just don't want to— yeah, it's too big again. Come on, Dallas. I'll tone it down a little bit. But I got the whole farm built underground now, so— except for— well, it's not spawning golems yet. Once that happens, I put the water in here, and then they float to this, get burned alive, and then you put a hopper down there in the center. It's a pretty simple design, but it's pretty effective. Oh, we got a few grown up. I need to start feeding them some carrots. Yeah, that's a good size. Okay, so this is going to be the lower part of the building, and then we're going to go in about 3 or 4 blocks, no, about 3, and then go up about the same height again, but at the top, it's going to look very damaged, as if the top fell off, so we're going to have a lot of crumbling around the bottom. Ooh, I'm excited for this. Let's keep building. Oh, got the first iron golem. Gonna be the first victim. I already got a hopper down there, so we can start testing our rates, but I only have— I'd say about 10 villagers down there right now. You need at least 30, so I have 30 beds and 30 workstations. And as well, you want to use a fletching table when you're doing this, not a composter. A composter is cheaper to make, but farmers don't like work when it rains or something like that, and it affects something. So that's why apparently fletching tables are the best to use. Uh-oh, he's going in. Oh, the thing is like, I love the sound— it sounds awful, but I love the sound of this because it kind of sounds like a machine working, you know? Rest in peace. Give me that iron. Wait, I have an idea. Will I get hurt going in here? Oh, don't touch the lava. What do we got? I'm keeping one piece of the first iron this business made, and I'll hang it up in the lobby. Okay, I was afraid of this. I saw the first iron golem, of course. I'm like, okay, it's working. And I've been working on this tower for a long time now. I came down here, still the same amount of iron in there. What? How? I've been working on it for an hour, I'd say. I mean, it may not look like, oh, kind of. Oh, this is gonna look so good. Of course, I'm gonna have to run through and do all the patina, you know, waxing. It's gonna be a relatively tall tower, but the main front edge here, corner, I actually need to come down a little lower with the orange. Is gonna be like all structural material because this blew it to pieces. So my only theory is maybe that they're spawning underground, although I've only found one cave and I put slabs all throughout it. There's also this kind of section in here. None are in here. Why isn't this thing spawning anything? All right, I made a copy of this world. This is the copy, so we're gonna go to game mode, spectator, and hopefully find some golems roaming in these caves. If not, then I would have no idea what the problem is. Well, that sucks. I don't see golems anywhere. What am I doing wrong? Okay, well, there's one. So what I did is I just kept spawning them in. I spawned in, I think, exactly 30. And I'm guessing exactly 30 is what you need to fill up everything. So, oh, okay, that's what we need. I just need to keep breeding them. All right, we're back in. Wow, it's literally like 20 minutes later, and I came to check if maybe it spawned a few more. We're already above a stack. I already need to get a chest under this thing. Oh my gosh, this is the best decision ever. Move! Get out of here. This is the type of AI I wish they would fix. He still detects that the door is open, and they won't give up. Another piece of AI I wish they would fix is, for example, when this cow is trying to jump up this block, I should have done it there, but if you get rid of that, they'll just stand here doing this for another like 20 seconds. But maybe that's the character they want in this game. Maybe they want dumb AI. Anyway, here's this so far. I don't know. Every time I take a step back, I'm not happy with it. I think that's the height I want to go. Probably would look better if I went in again 3 blocks and then did another spire, but I feel like that would be too tall for how small this town is. But that would be super cool if up there was just all this orange stuff. Actually, I might do that. This is just the outside too. I'm gonna have to design the inside of this skyscraper. Okay, slight update. Still looks the same. I'm mainly working on the inside now because as I'm building the outside, I don't know how to do certain things because it will require the inside's input because I plan on having a lot of offices up top. And I still can't decide if I want this place to be in like working condition. Should I turn this town into an actual town with residents still here trying to survive? I think that's what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna be like the Fallout Wasteland. And I want to make a few more houses like that, specifically on this street. Just some, I think it's called retro futurism houses. Essentially what Fallout is, but with a little bit of damage on it. This one could probably use a little more damage because this one was pretty close to the blast radius there. But yeah, I'm trying to design the inside here. I want the inside to kind of scream that very fancy look. So we're going to have a few balconies here and doorways on each side. And this is going to lead down into, you know, the main operations where all the steel or iron is produced. But this is going to lead up all to the offices, I believe. I don't think this should stay here because I think I want the main elevator to start here. So I'm going to have to move that. But anyway, just from what I got done there, I'm kind of curious to see how much this is produced. I honestly can't wait to start working on these areas down here because I have a few ideas. Oh my God. We finally have iron back. Oh my gosh, this sounds super efficient too. If you guys remember, we have had an iron farm before, so this isn't new to us, but obviously it was of the old design. It's next to my house, you know, the little prison I have. I'm sure most of you have seen it. I'm gonna add in some black scattered glass throughout it. What am I trying to do next? Oh, I need to work on the ceiling in here, but while I'm doing that, I'm gonna answer today's comment question, which is from Prince Alaric. Who is the person that inspires you the most? Huh, that's a good question. I don't think well, I might have had a question similar to that before, but It is a good question, but it's kind of broad. Are you referring to what Minecraft person inspires me the most? How do I get up here? There we go. I assume that is what you meant by asking that. Minecraft related. Oops, I placed a stair there. Did not mean to do that. But honestly, I don't watch a lot of Minecraft creators anymore, and it kind of makes me sad because that's all I used to do. Like, it sounds kind of weird, conceited, but I watch my videos the most, but I love nostalgia and I like looking back at my videos I've already made, and plus it helps me with ideas and what ideas I've had back in the day. But the Minecraft creators that inspired me the most, as of right now, is B-Dubs, essentially. I love his style. Even his thumbnails are a work of art. He's nailed that look. I gotta say, every time his video comes out, well, when he started his Cyberpunk city, I was so excited. But like, his building skills are such on another level that when he started it, I couldn't really get ideas from it because it was all so unique in him, like without stealing blatant ideas from him. But my recent trees I've been making in my town are B-Dubs inspired. He's the master at like big oak trees. How did I fall? I was holding shift the whole time. What am I doing? Is that good? I need some sort of cross beams like that because I'm going to be hanging some lanterns. But yeah, I don't have many more, to be honest with you guys. Like, B-Dubs is essentially the only one that really kind of inspires me. At least with the direction and style I'm trying to go for. He is that kind of style I like the most. Okay, let's build some chandeliers of some type here. You gotta make them look old, too. That's the thing about this retro-futurism style. It's what people from the 1940s envisioned the future to look like. It's such a weird and cool style. All right, let's see if this will look good. I don't want to use chains. Chains look a little too industrial for this. Wait, I need a block there, don't I? But then I don't want that. You gotta gradually go down. Then we go to this. Then we use bars. Is that low enough? Sure. I'm gonna try a lantern and then put these around it, I guess. It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud down there. How does that look? Actually, I don't mind that. I really want to keep going for this. What do you call this color? Copper color? Don't worry, I'm building this pristine right now. We're gonna have to run through and damage a lot of this up. I mean, a freaking nuclear blast happened out the front door. Yeah, it's small and simple. I kind of like that. It kind of screams old school for some reason. I'm curious how I'm going to do the rooms down here. I guess I would have to do... That would look stupid, though. I want it to be kind of expansive, but you can't because then the iron golems will start spawning in those, I guess, hallways. So I guess my only choice... I could probably do that. Make slab floors because I could probably work with that. I mean, I'm not going to be down there a lot. The only time I'm going to go down there is to collect iron, so... Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do slab floors. Because I want the hallways to be relatively large. I don't want to make them 2 blocks high. Oh, I want to keep working on it, but I got to end this episode here. Oh, my goal is for next episode to completely finish this. That is the plan. Have it fully operational. Yeah, I think that's a good size. I think even eventually we're going to do another skyscraper here. Just to make that one not look so lonely. I can't wait to get in there and start adding a bunch of detail. It's going to look pretty awesome. And now I can't stop thinking about the science lab under this place. Ooh, this room looks cool. I like the way I did that. I didn't even finish this. There's supposed to be a second floor. But I want this... I don't know how it's going to be possible. I think I can figure it out. But I want this science lab to look probably 10 times more futuristic than my current lab. Kind of how the Institute is in Fallout 4. Because first entering the Institute, you're like, holy crap, this is so different from the Commonwealth. And I want that to be the same feeling here. But alright, my friends, I'm pretty satisfied with the work we've done today. I'm going to go ahead and thank my donor... What's that? Oh, I tied my gas to that. But yeah, I'm going to thank my donors. And while I'm doing that, I guess I could extend this road. I don't just want to walk around and do nothing. I think I'm going to lead this to another cul-de-sac, similar to that down there. But yeah, first up we got Daniel Talbot, once again donating to the channel. Thank you for your love and support every episode, it seems, Daniel. It's truly phenomenal what you're doing for this channel, helping me keep afloat. Thanks, Daniel. Again, don't feel obligated to do it every episode, but the fact that you do is phenomenal. Thanks once again, Daniel. Cameron Fournier, thank you for your dono. I appreciate that too. Jonas K with a 2015. Back again. Thank you, Jonas. Jonas, every time you donate, I read your name that's on PayPal, I think, and it's like Stundee's Nuts or something, and I'm like, oh god, how am I gonna show that? So I'm glad you always remember to put your name in there. But thank you for donating once again as well. Jonas K. Oh, I thought I was gonna get this finished today, but those maps kind of took a while, but the maps are worth it. Trust me. No, I don't have a problem. You have a problem. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. The maps are cool. And actually, I was gonna ask, I see a lot of people in the comments sometimes saying I've inspired them to make maps. I want to see your guys' maps. If you guys follow me on X or Twitter, I don't like calling it X. If you just follow me on Twitter, send me screenshots of the stuff you've made. Oh, I'm so bad at multitasking. Seriously, I want to see the kind of stuff you guys come up with. Maybe I can even get inspired by it. But yeah, my handle is the same as YouTube, DallasMed65. Shoot me some screenshots of the custom map arts you guys have been making. You don't have a choice, by the way. If you've made a map art, you have to send it to me. Thank you once again, Jonas. And Alvin Myers, with a 500-pound donation. I couldn't find the euro symbol, and I think you guys call it pounds. What else do you guys call it? Quid? I think quid is your version of bucks, like Americans call ours bucks. But 500, which equates to like $600. Alvin, what the heck? Where did you come from? How long have you been watching? That's just crazy to drop on me like that, and oh my gosh. Seriously, Alvin, you made my month. I can't thank you enough for that. Especially since views are dwindling a little bit. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm still... I mean, there was even a conversation in the last video's comments about it. I think it's because I kind of stick to the roots, the old school roots. And most kids these days prefer that high action stuff. Kind of, I think Dream really changed up how Minecraft content is made. Does Dream even still make content? I know he did a face reveal, and everyone clowned him for his face, which is just messed up because he's a normal looking dude. I mean, he was acting quite handsome, and then people still clowned on him. Anyway, I think he really changed how Minecraft content is made, and... well, that's not true, actually, because Hermitcraft... see, I always go back to Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft still gets decent views, and they are still that sort of old school Let's Play style. So I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. But Alvin, oh my gosh, thank you for that huge dono. I think that deserves you a house eventually. Maybe in one of these. I know I do the casino kind of random drawing thing, but when people donate like that, I'm specifically going to put them in places I want them to be. So future heads up in case I just randomly take someone's name out and put it somewhere. Alvin, I might do that for you. I think I'm going to build a house close to this scale. I have one I've been working on, and I think I'm going to put it like right here. But there's a few other people that deserve houses too, and don't worry, we're going to be doing a whole subdivision in Moog City as well. It's just, I guess I got to get myself in the mood to do it. Get it? Moog? I got to get myself in the moog. I don't know how far this should go. I guess kind of far. I guess I wouldn't mind having it turn eventually too. That would add some variety instead of just being straight. Maybe I could get it to turn back into those woods a little bit. Yeah, there's so much potential in this town. Alvin, unreal. I can't thank you enough for that. That is just insane support. You just paid so many bills right there, and maybe I'll go get a Starbucks here soon. Oh my god, there's more. Bryn Mallory with a 30 back again. Thank you, Bryn. I believe you've donated before, yeah, right? Yeah, you're in the villager book, actually. Oh yeah, you're the Brynjolf Delvin Mallory from Skyrim. Did you get that reference, Bryn? I sure hope you did. Have you played Skyrim, Bryn? If you haven't, then what are you doing with your life? I wonder how close you have to be for them to spawn golems too. I don't think it has to be super close. Like, I could be anywhere in this town and they'll still spawn. I can't believe I have this much iron already. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm almost close to half a double chest already. And I was also thinking, since we get so much dye, I could make a little store somewhere here that's owned by this, but they only sell like red. Well, that'd be kind of weird. But I can make a store that has something to do with those red roses or poppies since we'll have so many of them. But thank you for that dono once again, Bryn. And Ryan Browning with 100. Gosh, man. Ryan, hope you're still enjoying the videos, Ryan. You're a true supporter as well. Still helping me keep afloat in this mess of the YouTube algorithm. Maybe I need to start clickbaiting more. Maybe I'm going to try to clickbait this. No, it wouldn't be clickbait, though. I'm going to title this one, I Have a Problem, or something like that, because I kind of do have a problem with making maps. And if that doesn't do anything, then I'm not going to... I mean, that wouldn't be much clickbait, though. Would it? Yeah, because people might think, oh no, Dallas is in trouble. He has a problem. But it's just me having a problem of being addicted to map making. I don't know. Ow! Thank you so much for that dono, Ryan. Thank you all so much. Alvin, thank you for that 500 pound. What is that, like $600? Oh my god. Thank you all. I'll see you in the next episode, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I can't stop saying thank you. And bye-bye.